Oh, hey, sorry, I didn't see you guys there. I want to give you some context for this video. It was originally shot a year ago and was essentially ready to go with just a couple of assets missing. And then Samsung, who was sponsoring the video, dropped out for reasons that I'm sure you could infer based on the approximate timeline. Well, it's been sitting on hold ever since, and we kind of forgot about it until a few weeks ago when Sammy found it. Now, instead of letting it go to waste, we decided to cut out some of the more corporate fluffery sponsor points and upload the rest of it to Floatplane, since we thought it was a pretty fun video. So please, sit back, relax, and enjoy our unboxing of the Samsung Odyssey Neo G9. There's no puck, are they gonna notice that? Oh my God, I'm gonna need a paid friend. Quick, get an end. This is the kind of monitor that you can only afford if you can also afford someone to help you move it into your house. But with not one, but two world's first mentions in the marketing material, it's gonna have at least a chance of justifying the hefty price tag. We are gonna be showcasing the latest and greatest from their Odyssey lineup. The Neo G9. That's right, my friends. This was not a normal sized monitor with a whole bunch of accessories in the box. This is the biggest, baddest, boldest, the G95NC. It's way curved, 32 by 9, and runs at a whopping 7680 by 2160 resolution. This is wild. Like, look, you could basically like sit inside it. All right, now they have a guide, I think, for how to put the stand on, and I think it involves leaving it in the styrofoam.
Yeah.
So that you don't damage the front of the...
You click it in.
Yeah, so could you get the styrofoam, please?
God. Struggle.
Aye!
It's okay.
Yeah, okay. There we go. 57 inches. Now, obviously, that 57 inches is not quite comparable. When do I ever not have an LTT screwdriver in my back pocket? You too should always have an LTT screwdriver on hand. LTTstore.com. Anyway, the point is, it's not comparable to a 57-inch 16 by 9 TV because when it's this wide, you're not really drawing a diagonal anymore, are you? You're drawing a line.
Might as well be, yeah. Yeah, it's 32 by 9.
32 by 9, what does that work out to in like numbers I can even sort of understand then?
Super ultra wide, that's it. Just think of the name, that's all you gotta worry about.
Super ultra, yeah, okay, fine.
It's two 4K displays side by side.
It's literally only for gaming. There is no other content that exists. Come on.
Yeah.
What movie?
It's only that.
What movie are you watching where the director was this cinematic?
It can do picture-in-picture and PBP.
Okay, cool.
So you can game and watch a movie on, you know, you've got two 4K monitors basically.
Essentially, yeah. It's the multi-monitor setup for people who hate having two monitors. First, let's experience it. Height adjust.
Yeah.
All right. Unlike the Odyssey Arc, you're not gonna be swiveling this into portrait mode, but let's be realistic. Physics does have rules and we need to abide by them. She's got some momentum when she swivels. Oh, we got tilt as well. We've got not one, not two, but 3 HDMI ports. One of them HDMI 2.1, meaning that it has support for 120 hertz inputs. And then we've got a single display port. And then we've got, oh wow, a USB service port, as well as 2 USB-B uplinks? Oh, it's got a built-in KVM. Super cool. That actually makes a ton of sense because you might very well want two like computers hooked up to it. One here, one here. You pull your laptop up and it's like, oh yeah, I've got the other half of my monitor. Our computer can't just be any run-of-the-mill machine either. Not only do we need the performance to drive all of these pixels, essentially half of what it would take to drive 8K, right? Because it's kind of a sliced in half horizontally 8K display. But we also can't run NVIDIA because if we want to get the most out of it anyway, NVIDIA doesn't support its full capabilities because they're still stuck with DisplayPort 1.4. So we're running an AMD Radeon 7900 XTX. We are going from a pixel density of 106 pixels per inch in the last one to 140. That is a huge increase in density that should result in a big difference in sharpness. I guess we should have the monitor hooked up, which we haven't done yet, but we couldn't help noticing the included cable is pretty short considering the girth of the monitor.
Yeah, it's like 4 feet.
That actually makes sense, because if you're gonna have any hope of pushing the kind of bandwidth that DisplayPort 2.1 can do, this not only is short, but it's fat. Look at this other DP cable that we had here on the set. Don't talk to me or my son again.
DP 2.1!
Let's go!
Am I imagining it, or is this one bigger than the last one?
Yep, a whole 8
That's
more
right.
inches.
They were only 49 inches before. I didn't even dawn on me. Yeah, that's why it's so much freaking heavier, because I didn't have that much trouble moving the last one around. 5-button navigation in the bottom. By default, you've got your picture-in-picture, picture-by-picture on the right, power on the bottom, your menu on the top, and then your source on the left. Hey, there it is. Wow, that is hilarious. That is very stretched. With the 1000R curvature though, that means that even at the very edges of the screen, you're gonna have a pretty good experience. It's got, what is it, like 2,300 backlight zones?
Almost 2,400.
Almost 2,400. What do we wanna start with? I mean, obviously, I just wanna play Halo at frickin' half of 8K and 240 hertz. Did I even mention that yet? What compromises are we making here?
Almost none. Kind of the only minor issue is that it's a VA panel. So you might have some viewing angle issues, you know, if you're off axis or
Why
whatever.
are you off axis? Oh wow, I forgot about this. The sound dome that you're sitting in when you're in front of it.
That's an arc. That's for the Odyssey arc.
I wouldn't want to be up here. I can really see the bloom on this loading bar, but I shouldn't be here. I should be here. Okay, I can make it out, but it's not distracting.